Alright, guys, this is apparently about the VTuber that got harassed now over the World Cup, and her support of teams. If you know, you know. What happened to this VTuber is tragic, but here, hey, we're gonna go in. I'm assuming that is about what did they do to the poor lady? I'm curious, right? I'm very curious. We're going in. Also, please consider liking, subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Every little bit of support matters greatly. So thank you. And yeah, we're going in, I wonder.
I don't really follow sports, so I wasn't sure if I was going to cover this one. Miss me with sports, but definitely talk to me about the latest Rajanamnarm fight. We could talk about that for hours and hours. But then I saw this tweet from Smug Elena, and it just got worse in the responses, so I'm definitely talking about this. Like, this response is crazy. Here's the context. Dexerto posted, VTuber Essie has retired from picking World Cup teams after her curse returned and caused England's loss. She says she won't wear a jersey for the final, so the curse can't affect it. This got a community note that reads, Essie stated that the reason she's stopping is due to harassment from sports fans on all her platforms.
Which is crazy, by the way, right? See, basically, right, she was supporting these teams, and every time she was supporting a team, it would lose, right? It just continues, and, right, then she got harassment for it eventually. Because first of all, that's just insane. By the way, blaming a VTuber for your team's loss is just outrageous, right? You must be either incredibly low IQ. I want to say also retarded, but that's just at this point the same. I don't know how you get to that point, right? Then again, I'm not too much into football. I kind of don't care, right? I was like, hey, I wanted Norway to win, right? Because for the memes, it won't happen. So there's that. And now, probably, the money boosted Argentina will.
So I'm not that familiar with this VTuber, but to my understanding, she was picking teams to win, and then the teams that she picked kept losing, which became a bit of a meme. But then some people legitimately started harassing her and like actually getting upset. And that's like the so-called curse thing. It's basically like the inverse WSB that you see, where it's like, oh, if they pick that, you do the opposite, right? So it's a joke, except for the people that are actually like acting like the curse is real and it's like her fault. Like, dude, get a grip on reality. Holy smokes. Which takes us over to Smug Elena, who said, stop harassing people for a meme, you freaking freaks. It's not that deep. Well said, Smug. Which takes us to the very unhinged response that I showed you briefly in the intro, where this guy says, it may be a simple meme to you, her, and some, but soccer is cultural to many countries. Long before this World Cup and with it, gambling. She may not be intentional, but many will blame her for making them lose millions today on betting. I don't want her in harm, but it's life. Dude,
That's your own decision, though. Betting. I'm gonna say this: if you bet money, you are retarded. Straight up, I'm gonna say it. It's essentially just gambling, and if you lose that money, you deserve it. That's just the truth. If you lose that money, you do in fact deserve it because you made a stupid life choice. Straight up, I'm not gonna see. It's like the same when I'm like see people spending money on gacha. You are stupid, and if you waste money, you deserve it. It's that simple. And here's the exact same. They deserve it, right? See, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. And if you fuck around with sports betting, and your team loses, you're going to find out. It's that simple.
I wish so much that this is just bait or parody or something. Please tell me this is not real. Please. Smug Elena says, are you trying to justify your gambling addiction and resulting anger from losing money on it to a freaking anime girl online? Essie herself addressing the situation in this post that says, the harassment is low-key too much, to the point where my Discord is getting spammed and my email is too, so I think I'm done with posting about the World Cup. I'll still do a watch-along, but I think it's better if I stop for safety reasons. Ha ha. Someone shows a picture allegedly from her Discord where, yeah, they're like, whoever this person is like, wear the Argentina jersey or we will dox you. Along with that other spam that I have no idea what it means, but yeah. There's other images as well that I'm not going to show because sometimes YouTube's weird about this stuff, but there's like people viscerally wanting her to be game-ended, be eliminated. I
Over football, mind you. Over football. I'm gonna say this. At that point, you can't be reclassified as mentally ill. You are. If you blame a random anime girl for your team losing, you are mentally ill. Not to mention that most of the time, I don't even think that. I think these matches are most of the time rigged. I mean, considering the situation between Argentina and Egypt, the situation between right, the situation with Norway hitting the ball hitting the spider cam, right? We have this already. It is rigged from the start. Your team, the winner was probably already decided, and you just don't know it yet.
I don't even know what to say, dude. It's just like beyond pathetic seems like an understatement. Can you go beyond pathetic? Would that be like Super Saiyan 3 pathetic? Essie then made this latest post talking about Muffa-chan, which I don't even know if I'm saying that right, my bad, but I think that's her VTuber name, like one of her nicknames, rather, I should say. So she says, I think Muffa-chan will retire World Cup posting for the rest of the Cup as people do not know how to be kind. Thank you all for all the silly clips and art and memes that have come from it, though. And she says, I'll still do a watch along, but no more other than that. Lol. And I'm okay, by the way. Haha. Thank you for the concern. It's for my own safety at this point. Lol. 10 minutes ago, also adding, thank you for the kind words and messages since yesterday, heart. I've been enjoying the outdoors, so no need to worry about me. Here's a Bachi-san portrait, and thank you so much for 100k on Twitter and over 50k on YouTube. Insane. We'll properly celebrate soon. Obviously, of course, what I showed you in this video is only the tip of the iceberg, only a small sample of the harassment that she has been receiving over the last number of days. At least she is remaining strong, however, and you can find her at
Anyway, Opal, also congratulations on hitting those numbers. That's perfect. That's wonderful. Very good. Very great. So yeah, to summarize this whole bullshit, they're harassing her over the team not winning and losing money because they're gambling addicts. It's that simple. It is that simple. Oh, and threatening of doxing. That is mental illness, and I will classify it as what it is. This is mental illness, and these people need to hit the asylum real quick, right? Shoot a goal, shoot a ball inside the asylum. Walk in, trying to get the ball and never come out. It's that simple. Also, anyway, that's that. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. This is just so silly.